What is going on to you Capricorns? So you Capricorns have the Tower, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So for you Capricorns, you essentially have the Tower, you have the Five of Wands, and you have the Ten of Cups. So for you Capricorns, a lot of misconceptions about how you once thought of the way that you socialize with other people. Those misconceptions, those guesses that you thought of yourselves as being weird and off-putting, that ideology is starting to melt away because you're starting to realize just how weird a lot of other people actually tend to be. It's not you, it really is them. At some point, yeah, you were a little bit weird because of the bossiness, but then as you Capricorns begin to really kind of calm down from that, get to know people and lighten up a little bit, because Capricorn is a dark house, right? But you began to lighten up a little bit. You began to see that a lot of people are not really built for you. The Ten of Cups represents some things are not your cup of tea, and that's okay. And what keeps you happy, part of what would keep you happy, is staying away from the people that and the ideas and the things that are not really your cup of tea. That's the situation. The Empress in the Page of Pentacles now represents you Capricorns also have to understand that the one thing that you've got going on that's really working for you is self-confidence. A lot of you Capricorns have been working on your own personal internal self-image, okay? How it is that you ultimately see yourselves. And you're treating yourselves with a lot more respect, okay? A lot more self-care. As it is, I said before, it's not about self-conceit. It's not about being self-absorbed and so caught up with what you... It's not about revenge. It's not about trying to get people caught up with, now that you on point, right? And then like you hear so many people talk so much about this being self-absorbed, right? When they talk about self-care, it's always about, I'm gonna focus on myself. But what does that actually mean, right? When you say you're focusing on yourself, do you mean self-care? Because there's some things internally about you that you had to learn, that you had to fix about yourself. Why exactly is it that you will give to somebody who's a stankin' good for nothing and not necessarily give to yourself? What is it about you where you thought that you didn't deserve it? And then you have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups, which represents, and people would unfortunately try to take advantage of that. So a lot of you Capricorns started to realize that, yeah, it is within your best interest, right? The Death card, basically. All the cards are speaking for themselves. The Death card. The Death card, which is, you realize that you had to put that to sleep. You had to end that. You had to stop putting yourself in a situation where you hang around people that would take advantage of you and try to play games and waste your time and run game on you. That's a dub. The Devil in the Sun card represents, so as a result of this, the Devil represents, because the Devil is Capricorn, so you showed up in your own reading. But it's also deeper than that in the sense that you were trapped in your own brain, in the sense that, why can't you just relax? And you realize that part of the reason why you couldn't relax is because of other people trying to run game on you, and you felt like you had to be Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. So now you're realizing that you don't have to be, you're not going to try to be. You're going to try to be as best Capricorns as you possibly can be. But you won't really care about having to always try to prove something to somebody, So let's clarify the Sun. Let's clarify some of these cards here. Let's clarify the Sun. The Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups. Right. The Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands are all about how you're in a situation, though, where you're not going to allow yourself to fall prey to people trying to take advantage of you by allowing you to make yourself feel bad by telling yourselves all these terrible things. And then now they just swoop in and allow you and take advantage of you by them suggesting to you that maybe you should do these things, or not even suggesting blatantly, but only giving you attention or rewarding you with attention when you do give them something material. A lot of you Capricorns are realizing that that's one of the games that people would play on you in the past, that a lot of you Capricorns had to learn to get over. So the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups now is about how you realize now that that's not really the thing that you want to do. So once again, you're managing the types of people that come to you, and you're paying attention to see if those type of people actually have any kind of decency, because a person who is truly decent is not going to want to necessarily take advantage of you, right? They're trying to get to know you, not take advantage of the situation. So you're really making it very much so difficult on people that would be trying to get one over on you to do so. Let's clarify the Death card, which is Scorpio. Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and then you have the Two of Swords. So these four cards right here are all about you, Scorpios, needing to understand that, excuse me, not you Scorpios, it's a Scorpio card. You Aquarius, because I'm thinking about the zodiac sign that's attached to the card, duh. But how stupid of me. Anyway, so to clarify the Death card, right? The Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, right, is about how it is that, you know, the self-respect that's coming from deciding to now take care of yourself, and deciding to honestly make the decision to take care of yourselves. You're really starting to see that not a lot of people could really enter into your space, and they're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be hanging around so many people in general, because the more people you have, the more people you are associated with directly, right, is the less you become, because you have all these people with all these hidden agendas. And I'm not saying that every last person that you Capricorns interact with have a hidden agenda, but the greater the percentage, the greater the risk for it, because you know so many people. So the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords now represents, so whenever it is, this is just a reminder of whenever it is that you Capricorns see people that are trying to like run game on you and get something from you, and every time they hang out with you, they always must gain something from you materially. Watch out for that.